Yo, what up? It's Nova here, guys, and we are reacting to chapter 1083 of One Piece. It dropped a little early again. I'm reading here on my iPad here, and I guess we'll just get right into it. So, chapter 1083 of One Piece, title The Truth About That Day. We've got a cover art request by Mikuro of Doflamingo tending to a fallen chick and making a nest with his coat. Okay, so we kind of got this heartwarming scene here of Doflamingo. He kind of looks a little dejected doing it. Doesn't really look like he wants to do this. I mean, who sees Doflamingo taking care of a baby chick? But I guess it's kind of a representation of what Doflamingo's been doing all throughout. Where is he from? The North Blue? I'm forgetting where Doflamingo's from, but wherever he and his syndicate was, and we see him in the past chapters when the Don Quixote family was recruiting people. It was mostly children that you see being recruited onto the crew. So we had Buffalo, we had Baby Five, obviously Law. Um, so maybe those are the representations of the chicks. Those were the fallen chicks from the nest that Doflamingo has come to take care of. So maybe that's what this is the representation of that. Um, so let's get right into it. We are on Kamabaka Queendom. Kamabaka Queendom. We've we've accomplished everything we've set out to do. What did Sabo see? So we got all the revolutionaries outside of a palace, outside of the Kamabaka Palace. Um, Last chapter we had Sabo, Ivankov, and Dragon in the in like a separate room because Sabo didn't want any of the revolutionary captains hearing what he had to say because it would endanger lives. So let's see. All three objectives were taken care of. This is Sabo talking. All three objectives were taken care of. We officially declared war by destroying the Celestial Dragon symbol. And if you read the chapter, you can see that symbol's probably in solid gold. So he just had to marinara. The marinara no me. He was like, pizza sauce. Ah, Green Bull. Nah, the Mara no me. Excuse me. Probably melted the shit out of this. The statue here looks like it's in where is it? Looks like it's in solid gold, probably. I mean, it's the Tenryabito's symbol of authority, so it has to be. So we rescued Kuma-san and freed as many slaves as possible. Okay. Oh wait, no, yeah, we already saw that. We already saw that. Kuma was on Kamabaka, and then all of a sudden he started flying. Dude hit the red line. I don't know what happened with that, but yeah. Finally, we managed to find and destroy the Holy Land's food reserves. So what was to follow? Or so what was the fallout? Okay, so one of the main objectives of Sabo and the revolutionary captains were to destroy the food reserves of the Tenryabito. Because we all know that all supplies, well, not that we all know, but I'm pretty sure because, I mean, all we see is trees, and obviously they would want other people to make their shit for them and import their shit. They're like, importation, you know what I'm saying? So, them being the Tenryabito and them wanting everything expensive. So, all their food's probably imported from other kingdoms because they're like, you make the best fucking creme brulee. So, they probably got that. um, since all the food reserves on the island were completely destroyed, which means that they're going to have to um, rely on their allied nations for probably the heavenly tribute. Maybe comes with, like reserved foods and such, not just gold. Maybe, but the heavenly tribute was always just gold, so maybe not food was on those ships, maybe. Um, so what was the fallout? It was nothing to sneeze at, but we got the world's attention, and the Navy ended up sending in the big guns. The admirals? Well, of course, we knew that Fujitora and Green Bull were on the island, and that Sabo had a clash with them. We'll get it flooded out in this. Meanwhile, we triggered uprisings in the 12 nations, where we held strong influence, 8 of which were successful. So the world government was allied with I think they had it was like 150 islands. Was it? Like 150, 160, something like that. 150, 160 islands allied with the world government. So, I mean, them having 12 nations, but wait, 150 people, 150 kings don't show up to Reverie, so hmm. I just don't see this making a huge impact. I mean, 12 nations, yeah, that's awesome, but compared to the 150, well, I guess what, 132 nations now? So yeah, I don't see this making like a huge difference, guys. I really don't, honestly. Um, well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished the kingdom of Lulusia. 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 I like Lulusia. Lulusia. It sounds just too broken up. Well, you say 8 were successful, but one of them vanished. So the kingdom of Lulusia, or Lulusia, was one of the 12 allied nations. The headline censored everything, but 7 others have all declared their intent to no longer pay celestial tribute or comply with the exploitative exportings of their resources. So, okay, so that kind of answered my other question. So the heavenly tribute is not only carrying gold, they're carrying other resources. So we've got 150 ships getting heavenly tributes of gold, possibly food, resources, weapons, maybe not, but because then Tenryubito aren't fighters, they're freaking they're waste awayers. They just sit there and rot like little rats. But so them declaring or them destroying the food source was big, but only for the time being. So the Revolutionary Army is gonna have to stop those ships coming to the Red Port or coming to the Red Line for them to actually, you know, make a dent or put light a fire under the Tenryubito's asses. But we got Sabo for that. So on top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking government supply carriers all over the world. Okay, so they're smart about it. So they let me just keep reading. To stop resources from reaching Marijois, they say that the Holy Land up high up location un, makes it an unimpenetrable fortress. But we'll show, but we'll see how they like living under siege. Like fucking German. They'll finally get a taste of what it's like to live in poverty and go hungry. Okay, that is a demon face from Ivankov, yo. Okay, so Sabo and them destroyed the food reserves. So the food reserves, the deep food reserves, I mean, they still got like fridges full of shit, but the deep food reserves are all gone, all destroyed. And on top of that, the Revolutionary Army is attacking, so they're already in motion, already attacking the supply ships coming into the Red Line. So they're getting no supply ships, no food, no resources onto Marijois. That's big. That is huge. That is humongous. So they say it's an impenetrable fortress. No one could get in, but they got to worry about people trying to get out because they have multitudes of guards, multitudes of people, citizens living on there. How many people are going to start going hungry and then going feral? Absolutely feral. Like the moment one of these celestial dragons can't get their caviar on time, they're gonna be like, all right, well, we gotta go see if Saint Charlos has his caviar on time, and if he does from some reserve that he had from some time ago, then they're gonna start fighting amongst each other, fucking eating each other like rats that they are. They're gonna start going feral on Marijois. They're gonna start going absolutely terrible. Like shit's gonna go down. Shit is gonna go down. Oh my god. And we got Ivankov's yeehaw! That's what I call a result. Honestly, yeah. That is what you call a freaking result. No casualties at all coming off the revolutionaries' backs from reaching Marijois. I mean Kuma is going crazy. He's got a couple screw looses, but I mean he's part robot. We've got his consciousness on Egghead. Just put that in something else and you're good. But let's see. Indeed, we might not be able to cut off all supplies, all of their supplies, but we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They must be struggling by now. And that's Dragon talking. So, yep. As soon as the Tenryubito feel any type of struggle whatsoever, fight or flight. I gotta go to the next door mansion and start stealing their shit. Come on, knights, we're gonna go kill this nigga and take his shit. Like, mm-mm-mm. But we're squeezing them slowly but surely. They must be struggling now. So we got Dragon speaking. Dragon just said that previously, and now he's saying this. As expected, though, they're not a foe who will just take this lying down. Our real battle will start when they mobilize God's knights. Okay, so we've seen we've seen this a couple times where Dragon's face has just gone super like serious, but he's like a Batman kind of character. He's just a real serious guy. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine, probably 10. This nigga looks like Shanks. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. This nigga looks like Shanks. He even's got the Griffin kind of sword on the left side or on his right side because Shanks ain't got no fucking right arm. We got a nigga with horns and then some other silhouetted people. A short guy, dude's super tiny. He's got the cloak, and you see the thing on it. The hair. I mean, it's just. But the sword. Okay, okay, okay. Shanks was found on God Valley in a treasure chest. And then in the film Red movie, they said that Uta, the daughter of Shanks, that means she's from the what was it like Fairland or Fairland or something. I forget the name. It was like like Fairland family. But Uta was not the blood daughter. You know, they're not actually related of Shanks. So that implied that Shanks was of the Fairland family. And he was found on Mary Joie. Come on now. Okay. Everybody knows the theories. Evil Shanks, blah blah blah. Shanks did this. Shanks is that. Shanks red herring. Literally, my boy, red. Look, wait. Okay, so look in the thing. Okay, we got the cloak. Okay, we got the thing. We got the cloak. We got the thing. Okay, full cloak. Oh, okay. Three ways this could go. Maybe three ways. Let me say them and then I'll number how many ways it could go. Number one, Shanks is one of God's knights. We do see him pulling up to Mary Joie to talk about a certain pirate. So, I mean, the fact that Shanks, a Yonko of the sea, a former crewmate of he was on Goldie Roger's ship. Okay, able to go on to Mary Joie like that and talk to the Gorosei, and then we get his family name on in Film Red, and then we get that he was found in a treasure chest on God Valley, and we've got God's Knights. Maybe God Valley was like a training facility for God's Knights. How long have I been recording for? Okay, 17 minutes, we're good. So, maybe God Valley was the training island for God's Knights. They need a whole fucking island because obviously you see Dragon's face in this clip, in this panel, and he's like, "Oh shit, God's Knights, like goddamn." So maybe they needed a whole fucking island to train these niggas on, and somehow Shanks ended up on a treasure chest, because you're birthed on the island, trained to be God's Knights all of your life. And those are the most like opposing force that the world government has, or that the Tenryubito have. So Rox D. Zebek wanted to take them out because that is the only force that they had that would completely oppose him via Devil Fruit, via Haki, via something. Who fucking knows? But that's why that huge fight happened on God Valley, maybe. And we got the Knights here. But this Knight, his silhouette looks so much like Shanks, guys. It looks so much like Shanks. This is Shanks's like brother or father or something. Like Shanks had a twin babies, twin redhead babies, and they're like gonna get trained to be like the leaders of God's Knights, but one of them crawled into a fucking chest, and then Roger and fucking uh Rox came. Oh, maybe they're training all these kids. Rox came. Only baby they could save and put on a fucking chest was Shanks. Was our boy Shanks here? Roger beat them. They opened this shit. Baby Shanks. And now they took Baby Shanks. Baby Shanks is powerful as fuck. So maybe this nigga's powerful as fuck. Like, okay, okay, okay. We'll keep going. We'll keep going. God's Knights. Oh my god. These niggas look like they don't. They mean business. They mean business. You realize you you will be their number one target, right, Sabo? Or should I start calling you Flame? Should I start calling you Flame Emperor Boy? I'm not too hot on that name. It doesn't matter what the truth behind King Cobra's assassination is, the news reports have made you a hero already. Well, I guess in the broad scheme of things, the kings of countries aren't really looked at as, like the best people. So all these other like improved countries that are under the Revolutionary Army now hear that Sabo killed Nefeltari Cobra, they're all like, "Fuck yeah! Hell yeah! Hell yeah!" But in reality, they don't know that Cobra was actually like a good guy. In the eyes of the revolutionaries everywhere, authority figures with the world government are hated for being subhuman monsters. Authority figures within the world government. So those are countries allied with the world government. So Nefertari Cobra. While there are certainly many malgnat, what the fuck is it? Power hungry despots who deserve that reputation, there are also a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. Nefertari Cobra. I'm literally saying this shit before it happens. What the fuck? Yeah, okay. I'm literally saying this before it happens. So, in the eyes of the revolutionaries everywhere, the people allied with the government, they're all evil, they're all nefarious fucking people that are doing no good. But in reality, there are a number of intelligent and fair rulers too. Nefertari Cobra. Alabastus King Cobra was in a class of his own. Everybody considered him to be an outstanding sovereign. Unfortunately, misinformation spreads faster than nuisance than nuance like that. This might be cold to say, but while I feel bad for what happened to King Cobra, I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion. Okay, so Cobra went to go talk to the Gorosei on Mary Joie. Sabo went to Mary Joie, didn't find an alive Cobra because he would have brought him back, obviously, right? So the whole world thinks that Sabo killed Cobra, and now Sabo's saying, "I think I can live with the way this all played out if it helps fuel the flames of rebellion." I mean, yeah, I guess, for the greater good, but, hopefully. Oh shit, we got the. Hold on, I don't even want to look. We got a panel below. I didn't even want to spoil myself on it. Hold on. You really are unshakable. Then spit it out already. What really happened? Is there any truth behind the scoop? So we've got in the previous chapters that they talked about, they had Nefertari Cobra being killed by Sabo the Revolutionary, the chief of staff of the Revolutionary Army. So we've got Sabo like this talking. I'm pretty sure he just discovered the body of Cobra because obviously Sabo didn't kill King Cobra Nefertari. So he's like, hey, Morley, come in. Lynchburg, come in. I found Nefertari Cobra lying on the floor dead. Um, we have to retrieve the body. Guys, come in. And then, boom, Morgan's somebody came in. Because Morgans don't give a fuck on what side he is on. Like he's like, I just want the scoop. I need to make the world go round. All right. So got Sabo looking like he's standing over the dead body, or he is standing over the dead body of Cobra. We all shed tears over this, desperately trying to find an explanation because we all wanted to believe in you. And we got Dragonson there sipping his drink. He's like, "Yeah, so what happened, Sabo? We all believe you. We all know you didn't kill him, but like, debrief, please. I'm gonna need a debrief." Over a month ago, at the home of the gods in the Holy Land in Marijua, not long after the revelry began. So they're attacking the home of the gods. This is all we've all up until now. This has all been speculation because the reverie has been shrouded in such like gray smoke for so long. Like I don't know how long ago the reverie was actually like held up in the in the uh in the manga. So I just know it's been a very long time. So this has all been shrouded in mystery on what's been actually happening, what actually happened after the events of Reverie and during the events of Reverie. Um, they're attacking the home of the gods. Okay, so we're getting a flashback of looks like a big explosion. So Sabo, looks like Sabo's attacking huge smoke. Like Maryjois is up in flames and smoke everywhere. Get out of here and help us, you lousy bureaucrats. They blew up the storehouse. The intruders are with the Revolutionary Army. We're under attack. It's the four captains. It's the four captains. This is outrageous. First they attacked our beloved symbol, and now the plebs have taken away our exquisite food. Yeah, shut up, you fat fuck. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying? I'm not shaming anybody but the goddamn uh Tenryubito. Does the jealousy of these vermin know no bounds? I don't even want to keep the heads, just dispose of them all. Like you're such pieces of craps. Like when shit actually happens to you, finally you're like, the jealousy. Ah, oh, they want to be us so bad. They destroy our food. Like shut the fuck up. Jeez. Oh, they got a scary looking woman with huge teeth. They always make the women Tenryubi to look so like witchly. After that, summon all those dreadful bodyguards and have them executed. Those miserable wretches all allowed this to happen on their watch. You depraved snail! I told you to hurry! What would you do if something were to happen to me? I've had enough. I'll walk myself. Oh, wow. Wow! We've got some character development. As Henry Abito getting off of his slave and walking himself. Oh my god. Oh, well, never mind. He got up to shoot the slave. Consider yourself fired, you useless piece of trash. Whew, my gun. Karisu! 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 Okay. So now we get some things with Karasu. Who do you think you are? Crowing soot. Escape to the east of the city. Okay. It's the Revolutionary Army. He said, fuck, 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 fuck. Get Saint Plumbing to safety. Let's riddle this scum with bullets. Blast him till there's nothing left. We got Saint Plumbing. He's like, oh, running away. Huh? Don't tell me there's really nothing left. They're like, shoot till there's nothing. Oh, okay, guys. There really is nothing left. They're like, what the fuck is going on? My bullets are actually working. They're like, it's like stormtroopers in Star Wars actually hitting what they want to hit. They're like, get them! Oh shit! Oh, we're actually hitting! Boys, we're hitting! Like, come on now. They're like, whoa, we're actually doing something. Like, holy shit. Okay. Looks like feathers. Oh wow. Oh wow. Beautiful double page spread here of Abel Soot. We have the northern captain of the Revolutionary Army, Karasu, ate the soot